Hello students, welcome to Chatti Group of Education. Myself Parag Saloke, Maths faculty. So today we are going to start the most interesting and most important topic, that is the coordinate geometry. So we have already know that how to locate a point on a number line and how to describe a position of a point on a number line. Okay, we have already learned that. Now the Cartesian system. Here we draw the two number lines. That is, first one is the horizontal number line and then vertical number line. And this we place these two horizontal line and vertical lines in such a way that these two lines intersect each other at their zeros, at their origin. And the horizontal number line xx dash is called x-axis and the vertical number line yy dash is called y-axis. The horizontal number line xx dash is called x-axis and the vertical number line yy dash is called y-axis. And the point where these two lines intersect each other is called origin. The point at which these two lines intersect each other is called origin, and the origin is denoted by the capital letter O. And here the positive numbers lie on the positive direction of x-axis and positive direction of y-axis, means the positive numbers lie on the ox and oy. And similarly the negative numbers lie on the negative direction of x-axis and the negative direction of y-axis, means the negative numbers lie on the ox dash and oy dash. So here, because of these two lines, the whole plane is divided into four equal parts. Because of these two lines, the whole plane is divided into four equal parts, and that four equal parts are called the quadrants. The quadrant number 1, quadrant number 2, quadrant number 3 and quadrant number 4. And these quadrants starting from the OX. Okay, OX पासून हे सगळे start होतात. And here the quadrants are present, the axes are present, therefore we call it as the Cartesian plane, coordinate plane or XY plane. Now we will find the distance of the point P and point Q from x-axis and y-axis. Now to find the distance of point P from x-axis and y-axis, draw a perpendicular PM on x-axis and PN on y-axis. Similarly, draw a line QR on x-axis and draw a line QS on y-axis. Now, the perpendicular distance of point P from x-axis, now we are going to find the distances of point P and point Q from x-axis and y-axis. Now, to find the distance of point P from x-axis and y-axis, draw a perpendicular PM on x-axis and draw a perpendicular PN on y-axis. Similarly, to find the distance of point Q, draw a perpendicular QR on x-axis and draw a perpendicular QS on y-axis. Now, the perpendicular distance of point P is from the y-axis is measured along the positive direction of x-axis. The perpendicular distance of point P from y-axis is measured along the positive direction of x-axis. Similarly, the perpendicular distance of point P from x-axis is measured along the positive direction of y-axis. Similarly, point Q, the perpendicular distance of point Q from the x-axis is measured along the negative direction of y-axis, and the perpendicular distance of point Q from y-axis is measured along the negative direction of x-axis. Therefore, point P, okay, at the point P, Pn is equal to OM, which is equal to 4 units. PM, which is equal to Pn, is equal to 4 units. Next, the perpendicular distance of point P from the x-axis, that is PM, is equal to ON, is equal to 3 units. And third, point Q, the QR is equal to SQ, is equal to 6 units. And the last one, that is OS, is equal to RQ, which is equal to 2 units. Now, we know that the x coordinate of any point is its perpendicular distance from y-axis and measured along the x-axis. Okay, now we know that the x coordinate of any point is its perpendicular distance of y-axis and measured along the x-axis. And the x coordinate is also called as the abscissa. The x coordinate is also called the abscissa. And the next one, the y coordinate of any point is its perpendicular distance from x-axis and measured along the y-axis. the y coordinate of a point is its perpendicular distance from x-axis and measure along the y-axis, and the y coordinate is also called the ordinate. The y coordinate is also called the ordinate. Now, because of these two lines, the whole plane is divided into 4 equal parts. Okay. Now, if a point is in the first quadrant, then the point will be in the form of positive, positive. Okay, because these two axes are enclosed by positive direction of x-axis and positive direction of y-axis. Similarly, if a point is in the second quadrant, then the point will be in the form of negative, positive. Third one, if a point is in the third quadrant, then it will be in the form of negative, negative. And the last one, if a point is in the fourth quadrant, then it will be in the form of positive, negative. Now, the coordinates of point on the x-axis of the form x, 0, and that of the point of the y-axis are 0, y. We know that the y coordinate of any point on the x-axis is always 0. On x-axis, y coordinate of any point is always 0. Similarly, on y-axis, x coordinate of any point is always 0. Okay, and the last one, that is the coordinates of origin are 0, 0, because this point is 0 distance from x-axis and 0 distance from y-axis. Therefore, the coordinates of origin are 0, 0. Thank you.